everyone, I am Lewis Brzezinski, and as of today, totally displayed by the Minion badge, I am 20 years old. As I enter my second decade in this very long game called life, I thought I should reflect on the previous 20 years and then look forward to whatever the future brings. So why don't we start from the beginning?
It's the evening light shining through the curtains.
The 26th of September 2001 at 11:31 PM, a legend was born. Oh, and so was I. Without any idea of what a rascal I'd turn out to be, my family were very overjoyed. I was my parents' first child, both my grandparents' first grandchild. I started a new generation in the family, a new breath of life in the Brzezinski name. That was until I could talk, which I started to do a few months into my life, and from there, I didn't stop.
If I wish myself a superpower, I would make this moment last for hours. If I had my will, time would just stand still. Wait for me until I find some magic film to take a photograph and live inside.
On the 20th of September 2003, my little sister Lauren came along here. As a family, we moved out of Edinburgh and started a fresh new adventure in Dunfermline. We got an adorable doggy and geared up for family life. From there, I went to primary school and got ambitious like most kids at that age are. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be a zookeeper. I wanted to be a cowboy. Yeehaw! And I wanted to be an actor. Like that song I had to sing at every Friday assembly, I did have the whole world in my hands.
Perfect now, but I can feel it changing. Kids are probably soon.
I then went into secondary school as an optimistic young 12-year-old. I focused my studies on drama, English, history and geography. I hated maths. I listened to the demo on the keyboard during music because I just couldn't grasp it, and I could barely draw a straight line in techie. But most importantly, I made friends for life and realised who would be there for me throughout. I wasn't in the biggest group at school, I definitely wasn't in the wisest or most popular, but they were like-minded, and the best moments in my life have come from plenty of conversations with them.
To take a photograph and live inside.
A long way through high school, I geared myself up to become an actor. I joined a youth theatre where I starred in many musicals. I started a YouTube channel to grow my confidence, but looking back on it now, it was the most embarrassing thing ever. I even applied for a uni course to assist me on my goals. However, I failed to get entry because spaces were very limited, so I accepted my second choice, Theatre and Film Studies at Queen Margaret University. In my third year of this course, I could easily tell you that not succeeding to get into the acting course was the best thing to happen to me. I have sparked this new interest in photography and filmography, and I'll use these skills to develop my passion, striving right into the future. And that is when travel comes into my life. Back in 2017, I went on my first European city break to Milan and Venice. Beforehand, I had travelled a fair bit. I was grateful to have seen the likes of Cape Verde, Turkey and Spain. However, this city break felt like an adventure through history and architecture. Mix that with Italian food, I fell in love with this kind of travel. Afterwards, I visited Portugal, Hungary and Ireland to explore their beautiful cities from top to bottom. The feeling of being somewhere with a camera in my hand, there just isn't an experience that can beat that, you know. This is why at the small age of 20, I feel like I have already achieved big goals. I am almost finished with uni, I have a job that feels compatible with me, I have my future set, and I'm ready to start ticking some of life's most wonderful boxes. I may not be a millionaire, and I may not have a six pack like I said I will have for many New Year's resolutions, but I am me. A nerdy guy with a beard to make me look older and sunshades to make me look cooler. If you have been in my life, whether it's through family connections, being a friend, colleague, workmate, wrestle talk, or interacting with me over my Instagram and YouTube accounts, I want to let you all know that I appreciate you and I notice you. Every path you take can change the course of your life, and I won't be on the path I want to be on if it wasn't for the people I have met along the way. Today, let's raise a glass for life. No matter if you're 1 year older or 50, I want you to reflect on what you have done in your life and how these simple directions have steered the story of your life as you know it. Be you and be happy, because life is full of mysteries and journeys waiting to be taken. Next year, I am going on my biggest journey yet. I will be embarking through Europe, exploring the highs and lows with one main mode of transport. I will be interrailing. This is the next big step in my travel photographer, videographer, documenter, influencer, whatever you want to call me, career. So before I go, I just want to say that this next decade in my life may be the biggest party yet, and I can't wait to show everyone the path I'll take into adulthood. Take that. Before I let you all go, I just want to say a massive thank you for joining me on the ride so far. It has been a blast, and I can't wait to see where the future brings. So here is to another 20 years. And hopefully another 20 years after that. Another 20 years after that. And then another 20 years after that, just so I can get my letter from the Queen. Anyway, I'll see you all in the future, guys. Take care now. Bye!
Come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly